I'm willing to bet $50 that at least one of you has a friend or a family member that has run into a chemical dependency issue at one point in their lives. According to the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration, 38% of adults in 2017 battled an illicit drug use disorder. That being said, it may be wise to say no when one of your friends offers you a hit. Drug use takes on many forms and is on the rise in America. I'd like to define chemical dependency, tell you statistics on the matter, and show you where to receive help and how to spot if you or a loved one is suffering from dependency. Webster's dictionary defines chemical dependency as addiction to or dependence on drugs. Google's dictionary defines chemical dependency as addiction to a mood or mind-altering drug such as alcohol or cocaine. Although this is a short glimpse of some of the drugs that one could be addicted to, some other ones include marijuana, amphetamines, opiates, benzodiazepines, and LSD. According to the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services, the most abused drugs in 2017 were prescription drugs. These include painkillers, stimulants, sedatives, and tranquilizers. Also, according to the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services, in 2017, 20.7 million people aged 12 or older needed treatment for substance abuse disorder. Only 4 million of that 20.7 million received help. There are over 14,500 specialized substance abuse centers in the U.S. that provide help when you are suffering from drug and alcohol addiction. Some of the help that they provide is behavior therapy, medication, case management, and other forms of care. Another source of treatment, according to the National Institute on Drug Abuse, is Alcoholics Anonymous. There are over 120,000 groups across 175 countries with over 2 million members. The MAR Addiction Treatment Center states the physical signs of having an addiction are, but are not limited to, dilated pupils, looking pale, being over or underactive. The behavioral signs are, but are not limited to, missing work and school, isolating, financial problems, and missing important engagements. The emotional signs behind someone who is suffering from drug and alcohol use are irritability, defensiveness, rationalization, being obnoxious, diversion, and blaming others. While the previous clues give you a glimpse into the possibility of addiction, the MAR Addiction Treatment Center shows a definite sign that someone is suffering from drug and alcohol use, and they categorize that with the 3 C's of addiction. Number 1, loss of control over the amount and frequency of use. Number 2, craving and compulsive using. And number 3, continued use in the face of adverse consequences. It is very important to understand that drug addiction and alcohol usage is truly rising in America. It has become much more than the illegal drugs on the streets, but medicinal drugs prescribed by a medical doctor. If you or someone you know is struggling, there are plenty of resources that can help you. There are plenty of telltale signs that you or someone you know may be struggling with chemical dependency. Although I don't mind paying you the $50 for you knowing someone who may have an addiction, I hope the given information prove itself much more invaluable to helping that person.